Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 22nd annual 40 Under 40, presented by Dollar Bank. My name's Betsy Benson. I'm the publisher of Pittsburgh Magazine. Pittsburgh Magazine and Pump are proud partners of the 40 Under 40 and strong believers that young people can make a dramatic impact on their communities. This year, we received more than 200 40 Under 40 nominations. I'd like to thank the judges who spent many hours reviewing those nominations, carefully selecting the candidates that demonstrate both strong professional credentials and big community impact. I would also like to thank our sponsors who make this event possible and who all support the accomplishments of the fine people that we're honoring this evening. Thank you to the University of Pittsburgh's Institute for Entrepreneurial Excellence. Thanks to the Allegheny Conference, Farm to Table, the Pittsburgh Foundation, Entercom, the John Vella Salon, and our presenting sponsor, Dollar Bank. Now it's my honor to introduce Joe Smith, Senior Vice President at Dollar Bank. In his nearly 30 years at Dollar, Joe has led its marketing efforts and brought many innovations to Pittsburgh's oldest bank. Under Joe's leadership, Dollar became the title sponsor for the Three Rivers Arts Festival, helping to preserve one of Pittsburgh's premier summer events. Joe's community activities include board positions with the St. Clair Hospital and the Pittsburgh Public Theater. Joe, thank you for Dollar Bank's support of 40 Under 40.
Well, hello, I'm Joe Smith for Dollar Bank, and I'm very happy that Dollar Bank is once again the presenting sponsor for 40 Under 40. I want to thank Betsy Benson of Pittsburgh Magazine and Brian McGee of Pump for affording us this opportunity. This year's group of recipients are a very talented and diverse group of future leaders in our communities, nonprofit and for-profit businesses. You are also a group of leaders that will help us to navigate the technological world capitalized by this Internet of Things. So good luck with that. My hope is that all of you will become servant leaders for our region. Robert Greenleaf coined the phrase servant leader in 1970. A servant leader is someone who aims to enrich the lives of individuals, build better organizations, and ultimately create a more just and caring world, something we desperately need in our society today. A servant leader also shares their power of putting the needs of others first and empowers others to perform as highly as possible. So I wish you all much luck in becoming and fulfilling the servant leader role you've begun. Dollar Bank is giving you a coin today that really commemorates the return of our Lions to 4th Avenue in 2013. The Lions are the guardians of the people's money. They have witnessed many generations of Pittsburghers and many of our leaders throughout our 165-year history. My hope is that this coin might be a memory cue for you as you progress down your individual paths as the region's leaders, shaping a kinder, more gentler region. Congratulations. Please enjoy your special award.
Good evening. My name is Mateo Villa, and I serve as the board chair for Pump. It is my honor this evening to welcome all of you to this celebration of amazing young people in our community. I also want to offer a heartfelt thanks to the Pittsburgh Magazine, who has been a fantastic partner for this event for over 20 years, and to Joe Smith and his entire team at Dollar Bank for not only generously sponsoring this event, but for being generous supporters and fierce advocates for Pump across all of our work. This year has been a very challenging one for many of us, but despite much of the darkness and uncertainty, there have been remarkable examples of light and hope. I couldn't think of better examples of that light and hope than the 40 young people that we are gathered here this evening to celebrate. All of you are an inspiration and a perfect embodiment of the work that Pump strives to do in our community, ensuring that the Pittsburgh region is one where all young people have opportunities to grow and thrive. On behalf of Pump, our staff, our board of directors, and over 10,000 members, we offer our heartfelt congratulations to all of you. We don't have a ton of time to spend together this evening, but we look forward to continuing to get to know all of you as we tell your stories, and elevate your voices in the weeks and months to come. Salud.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mikey Hood, Pittsburgh Today Live personality, 40 Under 40 alumni, and your MC for the evening. I thank you so much, myself, along with Betsy, Joe, and Mateo, for joining us tonight as we celebrate the 2020 class of 40 Under 40. First, let's check in with Brian Heslop for a little insight on the process this year. Brian, you're the editor of Pittsburgh Magazine. What a cool job.
Yes, it's a great job, and it comes with many wonderful opportunities to recognize our outstanding citizens, such as our annual 40 Under 40 Awards.
It really is a fantastic awards program, and the magazine has been doing it for 22 years, right?
Yes, but this year there were some special challenges, of course.
And how were you able to pull this off during a pandemic?
The judging was done over Zoom, but the conversation was just as spirited as ever. And for our photo shoot, we went outside at Heartwood Acres. Luckily, the weather cooperated, and the photos turned out fantastic.
Well, I'm glad you were able to pivot not only with the judging and the photo shoot, but also for this event. This year, the honorees were tasked with filming their own interviews so we could put together tonight's program. So let's get started. I now introduce you to the 2020 class of 40 Under 40.
I'm Abby Feuder. I'm the Managing Artistic Director and a co-founder of Arcade Comedy Theater.
Hi, I'm Albert Shookshaw, Vice President of Growth and Development at Solutions 21.
This is Ash Andrews. I'm the Executive Director of the Pittsburgh Center for Creative Reuse.
Hello, Pittsburgh 40 Under 40. My name is Audie Chapman. I'm a quality engineer at Contour Prototyping. I'm also the Vice President of the Northside Youth Athletic Association.
Hi, I'm Casey Monroe, Senior Director of Cancer Screening and Chronic Disease Programs at Adagio Health.
Hi, my name is Dave Bringen. I'm the Executive Director of Lawrenceville United.
Hi, my name is Devin Telefero, and I'm the Community Engagement Coordinator for the Midwife Center for Birth and Women's Health, and Pittsburgh School Board Director, District 2 for Pittsburgh Public Schools, Pittsburgh Board of Education.
Hi, my name is Alicia Newman, and I'm the founder and executive director of Style 412.
Hello, my name is Jasmine Cho, and I am the founder of an online bakery called Yummy Holic, but currently I'm working as an artist, author, and cookie activist.
Hey, I'm Jesus Origel, aka Zeus, here in the Burgh. I work at the Coalition for Christian Outreach, also known as the CCO, through which I serve as a campus minister to the student athletes at the University of Pittsburgh. I also serve as a Spanish chaplain for the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Good afternoon, my name is Jose Diaz, and I am Senior Director of Community Outreach and Impact at the YMCA of Greater Pittsburgh.
I'm Katie Lay. I'm a Treasury Management Account Manager with PNC Corporate and Institutional Banking.
Hi, I'm Kelsey LaBarbera, and I'm the Head of Discovery Preclinical Project Management at Cognition Therapeutics.
Hi, my name is Laura Poskin, and I'm the Executive Director of Age Friendly Greater Pittsburgh.
Hi, my name is Luz Esneda Blandon. I'm the lead case manager for the Journey of Hope program at Holy Family Institute.
Hi, I'm Megan Kreider. I am the manager of affordable housing and community development for the Federal Home Loan Bank of Pittsburgh.
Hello, my name is Robert Tunyan. I'm an architect and a community organizer. I work for Rothschild Joiner Collaborative, and I'm also the board chair of the Aetna Community Organization.
My name is Ron Corsi. I'm the district athletic director for the Woodland Hills School District.
Hi, I'm Sarah Bull. I'm the founder of SB Global.
Hi, my name's Stephanie Cherney. I'm the Chief Operating Officer at Neighborhood Allies.
Hello, my name is Victoria Humphrey. I'm a fourth-year medical student at the University of Pittsburgh School of Medicine. I'm the founder of Apples for Education, as well as a co-founder of Snacks for STEM.
Hi, my name is Jessica Ruffin. I am the Senior Leader for Equity and Inclusion for Allegheny County's Department of Human Services.
Hello, I'm Melissa Stein of Stein Wealth Advisors. I'm a partner and financial advisor at my firm.
My name is Elise Pinchback Johnson, and I am the founder and CEO of Pinchback Consulting.
Hi, my name is Harmony Davis. I'm a lecturer at Indiana University of Pennsylvania, and I'm the faculty lead for the Fellows in Public Affairs program at Coral Pittsburgh.
My name is Gina Winstead, and I am the Assistant Vice President of Membership Development and External Relations at Vibrant Pittsburgh. I am also the Vice President of Women in Tech Pittsburgh.
My name is Kelly Baumgartel. I am an assistant professor of nursing at Duquesne University.
Hi, I'm Natalie Bensavanga. I am a journalist and media personality here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and currently I am self-employed, which is pretty cool because I get to be my own boss.
Hello, my name is Sharice Nance, and I'm a licensed clinical social worker and certified clinical trauma professional.
My name is Adriel Hilton. I'm Dean of Students and Diversity Officer at Cedar Hill University in Greensburg, Pennsylvania.
Dr. Jeff Mallory. I serve as the Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer at St. Vincent College in Latrobe, Pennsylvania.
Hello everybody, my name is Julie Malice. I am the City Director of Repair the World Pittsburgh, a social service-based nonprofit in Pittsburgh.
My name is Bhavani Patel, and I am the CEO and co-founder of Beam Data, a civic tech company that operates at the intersection of data, social justice, and policy.
Hi, my name is Brittany Hauser. I am the owner of Soul and Sea.
Hi, I am Camille Scantling, and I am founder and CEO of Cocopreneur PGH, co-founder of Greenwood Week Pittsburgh.
My name is Jamelia Kamara, and I am the Program Officer for Education at the Pittsburgh Foundation.
Hello, my name is Thomas Agnew, co-founder and operations manager at Boom Concepts.
Hi, my name is Ciora Thomas. I am the founder and director of Sisters PGH. I'm also the president of our LGBTQIA Advisory Council of Pittsburgh, as well as the co-vice chair of our Pennsylvania Commission on LGBTQ Affairs.
My name is Emrullah Korkmaz, and I am an assistant professor at the University of Pittsburgh School of Medicine.
I am Emily Marburger, the mayor of Bellevue.
Wow, this list is impressive. It's full of a diverse group of young people who are really making their mark on our region. And they are so passionate about Pittsburgh, and here's why.
It's a big city that has a small town feel, and what you do really matters.
You can really carve your own way in this town. It's like a really interesting combination of people here from all over the world.
What I like best about Pittsburgh is that it has become a hub for technology and innovation for the future.
My favorite thing about Pittsburgh, besides pierogies, are how each neighborhood has kind of its own personality, and they have all these weird little identities. I love that.
That we're a city of hard workers. You know, I think about Pittsburgh in its heyday where steel industry was booming, and everybody just worked so hard to take care of their families, to survive, and to do what's best.
What I like best about Pittsburgh is hands down the Mr. Rogers neighborhood sense of community.
What I like best about Pittsburgh is the unwavering resolve to be a city of refuge to immigrants and refugees.
Pittsburgh's got some great food. There's a great foodie scene here.
I'm a born and raised and proud Yinzer myself, and I'm so lucky and so fortunate to call this place home.
What I like best about Pittsburgh is the diversity. Diversity in people, traditions, styles, activities, cuisine, and yes, even the weather.
My favorite thing about Pittsburgh is that you could be walking down a street and know a familiar face, and that could lead to lunch, dinner, new conversations, new ideas flowing. There's always somebody in Pittsburgh that's doing something incredible, that's inspiring, and that has a mission to make sure that the city is more livable and accessible for everyone.
In Pittsburgh, there's always work to be done. And while that might sound like a bad thing, like there's always something to get your hands in, always something needs to be fixed or improved or expanded. It also means that you have an opportunity to design what your world looks like.
I've always viewed Pittsburgh as a place of just exponential opportunity.
It really has been, for me as a transplant, a home away from home. I call myself a proud Philly native, but a Pittsburgh adoptee.
The art scene is very creative, it's very vast. There's a lot of great history in Pittsburgh, especially with just a lot of black musicians, a lot of black artists.
What I like best about Pittsburgh is the friendliness and positive attitude that seems to be prevalent among my fellow Yinzers.
I love that Pittsburgh is broken up into so many neighborhoods, including my own community of Bellevue. They each have their own individual personalities and are so easy to get to and enjoy their uniqueness any day.
anytime you go somewhere, you know someone, and I really like that.
We're sophisticated, but we're small enough to still feel like that small hometown and family feeling.
I also enjoy Kennywood.
I love all the people. You get all different walks of life, different backgrounds, different everything, different religious backgrounds, different everything.
So I really love riding my bike around the river trails. I think it's really special.
My favorite part about Pittsburgh is most definitely the fact that all of my family is here.
They say that there are 6 degrees of separation, but in Pittsburgh there are only 1 or 2, which means that getting connected to people and resources is pretty easy.
Yeah, those connections are vital to the transformation that we see happening in our area. I know the connections that I made as a under 40 honoree back in 2015 really was the best part of winning the award. And I know the current class, they did some socially distanced networking at their recent photo shoot back in September. Take a look.
Hello, my name is Bob Stein and I am the Executive Director of the Institute for Entrepreneurial Excellence at the University of Pittsburgh. And I'd like to congratulate the 2020 Pittsburgh Magazine 40 Under 40 honorees. Taking a look at this year's class, it's such a diverse group, and I know you're going to make such positive impact for Pittsburgh and beyond. If you need help growing your nonprofit or your business, be sure to check out the IEE at entrepreneur.pitt.edu. Congratulations again.
Congratulations to all the 2020 40 Under 40 winners. By Fresh by Local is proud to support the young leaders of Pittsburgh. Enjoy your apron.
Hi there, John here from the John Vella Hair Salon. What a fantastic night this is, celebrating some of the most influential young leaders Pittsburgh has to offer. You are the rising stars. You are the future visionaries, and you will have an impact on our communities. Thank you for your contributions and enjoy this exciting evening.
I hope you are enjoying your evening so far. So let's get back to the honorees. Now, we asked them a few questions to get to know them a little bit better. We asked them who their favorite Pittsburgher is, where they'd like to spend their time, and where they take people who are non-Pittsburghers that come into the city. We gave them a few this or that picks to make. So let's see what they had to say.
My favorite way to spend a Saturday would be curled up with a book under a tree in Allegheny Cemetery. It may sound like a weird place to read a book, but I promise you it functions more like a park in Lawrenceville.
If it's wintertime, I'm not going anywhere. I will be in the house chilling because it's too cold. It gets dark early. I'm not trying to be outside in that weather, so I'm in the house.
My ideal Saturday in Pittsburgh starts with waking up in the Strip, where I'm a resident. I like getting up early and going out to Penn Avenue and beating the rush.
I would head to the Strip in the morning, grab some groceries, hopefully meet friends for brunch, maybe Dianoia's or Carmela's, two of my favorite brunch spots here in town.
All in all, I think that my best times and the things that I love about my weekends is the ability to spend so much time with my family.
During the summer, you cannot stop me from fishing. I am an avid fisher. I love fishing in our rivers, all of our rivers in Pittsburgh, some outside of Pittsburgh. I love fishing. Fishing around here is really good fishing. So I'm really thankful to, have these rivers, have our lakes, have our creeks, and all those different spaces that we can fish.
My favorite way to spend a Saturday in Pittsburgh is, checking out a Duquesne game on the Bluff.
Definitely starting with a yoga class at I Am Yoga in Squirrel Hill. Followed up with meeting some friends at one of my vegan restaurants of choice, which would be either B52 or Reed & Co. Or I love the Pigeon Bagels. Their vegan lox is amazing.
The weather in Pittsburgh can really determine how you're going to spend a Saturday afternoon.
My favorite Saturdays are spent taking a drive into the city, going to a sporting event, either the Steelers, Pirates, or the Penguins, and hitting one of my favorite restaurants.
It's just doing whatever, literally whatever comes to mind, doing that.
One of the things I enjoy most is when I'm taking the kids somewhere, whether it be the Carnegie Science Center or the Pittsburgh Zoo, which we absolutely love, is whenever we come up to the tunnels and we roll through, they get super excited because they know on the other end we're gonna come out and there's a big, beautiful city.
Typically, I will try and do something just for fun, like reading or laying out in the sun or catching up on some podcasts.
One of my favorite activities of late is just walking around the city, trying to soak up the sun while it's here.
My favorite way to spend a Saturday is to spend time with my wife and children.
I love spending Saturdays riding bikes with my wife on the river trails and grabbing something to eat and maybe a beer on the north side, just kind of enjoying all the cool things that Pittsburgh has to offer.
My favorite Pittsburgher of all time, I'm going to have to say Roberto Clemente.
I think Andy Warhol was a curious person.
My favorite Pittsburgher of all time is August Wilson, American playwright, born in the city of Pittsburgh in the Hill District.
One of my all-time favorite Pittsburghers is Elsie Hillman.
My favorite Pittsburgher of all time has got to be Billy Porter.
The person I want to actually highlight is actress Ming-Na Wen.
For folks who know me, know that I am a collector of and huge passionate supporter of Teenie Harris's work.
I have vivid memories of watching the Mr. Rogers Neighborhood Show as a kid. His work, his message, and example deeply impacted me in terms of serving and loving my neighbor.
They are Terry Baltimore, Carl Redwood, and Aaliyah Durham.
My favorite Pittsburgher of all time is without a doubt my late grandfather Chuck McDivitt.
My favorite Pittsburgher of all time is absolutely, positively Mr. Rogers.
So my favorite Pittsburgher is Mr. Rogers.
My favorite Pittsburgher is my namesake. I was named after Roberto Clemente.
My favorite Pittsburgher of all time would have to be Mark Cuban.
My favorite Pittsburgher of all time, of course, is Mr. Rogers.
My favorite Pittsburgher of all time has to be Fred Rogers.
I love Sally Wiggin. It's my grandfather, Earl Hemby.
Fred Rogers, because he was a man whose message to the world was simply to be kind, and I strive to emulate him in my personal and professional life.
Who's my favorite Pittsburgher of all time? I'd have to say my mom.
I would have to say Rick Seaback is someone who I believe is my favorite Pittsburgher of all time. So much of what I know about the city, I learned from watching him on public television as a kid. He always leaves me feeling a little smarter, and he made me curious about my surroundings and about the history of where I live.
What I would recommend to an out-of-towner is take a boat ride on our Three Rivers and view the city from there.
The most essential experience is getting some good pierogies.
Catching a baseball game at PNC Park.
Always love going to Smallman Galley because it's such a cool place where there are brand new chefs who are testing out their menus and you get to be a part of that innovation.
Can't miss Pittsburgh places. The Point is #1 in my list.
Spack Brothers in Garfield, B52, Geppetto's, Bon Me and Tea in Lawrenceville. I love the Federal Galley. I love the concept.
Mount Washington, the West End Overlook, and also Point State Park.
But I think one of the more overlooked sites in town is the Cathedral of Learning. That beautiful architecture built with the WPA, and those nationality rooms that really showcase all of the people groups that came together to build Pittsburgh and to make it the beautiful culture that it is.
Since I live in Oakland, if I had to pick, I would definitely pick the Carnegie Museum.
I would definitely recommend Randyland. He has visitors from all over the world.
The Andy Warhol Museum. I would also recommend heading down to the Strip District, especially during football season.
There are so many amazing places in the city that you just have to check out.
Dana's, Homewood, go get you some donuts.
I think I would highly recommend taking a walk in Frick Park, especially this time around the year because of the fall leaves, a warm cup of coffee, and good conversation. You really get to get the true essence of what Pittsburgh has to offer to everyone.
Some other ones are the Strip District, I think the Cultural District, and of course the stadiums and arenas.
A shameless plug, I'm gonna say Boom Concepts, but also I'm gonna make sure that I shout out the Penn Ave Arts Corridor.
If you're visiting Pittsburgh from out of town, of course you're going to have to go up to Mount Washington to overlook the city.
So go to Point State Park. Of course, visit the fountain, but I want you to look directly in front of you at Mount Washington, and you can see the trails in the wooded areas up there, and to understand that Pittsburgh is an indigenous land.
Pittsburgh rivers or Pittsburgh parks? I'm gonna have to go with Pittsburgh rivers.
I love nature, and so I would go with both.
Pittsburgh
Parks.
Honestly, they're both equally enjoyable, but I feel safer on land, so I gotta pick the parks.
Steelers, Pirates, or Pens?
Steelers.
I'll have to go with Penguins.
I have to go with the Pirates just because of Roberto Clemente.
Penguins, Steelers, or Pirates? So between the Penguins, Steelers, and the Pirates, I'll take them all, but I prefer them accompanied with a permane sandwich.
Strip District or the city's farmer market?
It's got to be the Strip District.
Ooh, tough question, but I'm gonna have to go with the Strip for the people watching and the pepperoni rolls.
City farmers markets. For years I was an avid goer of the city farmers markets. I would travel all around the city. I knew the best places to get different things, but if you haven't been to the north side and you haven't gotten the flowers there, you need to go.
So while I love the Strip District, I'm going to have to go with city farmers markets. I think that they're gems, and again, they're great ways to support small businesses.
Oh boy, Strip District or city's farmers markets. I mean, those have got to be like an even tie. I just absolutely love food. I love going to the Strip, and I love any type of farmers market, pretty much anywhere.
Between the Andy Warhol Museum and the Carnegie Museum of Natural History, my pick would have to be the Carnegie Museum of Natural History.
I love both of those spaces for completely different reasons, so I'm not going to choose, so it's a tie.
Carnegie Museum of Natural History.
The Carnegie Museum of Natural History.
Carnegie Museum of Natural History.
Andy Warhol Museum. He's a Shenley grad.
This or that, the view from Point State Park or that of Mount Washington. I love a good city skyline, so I'm gonna have to go with Mount Washington. That to me is like classic Pittsburgh.
Mount Washington, one of the most beautiful vistas in America.
I say Mount Washington. It makes you feel like you're on top of the world.
I think I'm gonna have to give this one to Point Park.
Mount Washington, hands down. Just to get an overview of downtown and the rivers, and it really is an amazing view from Mount Washington. So
Well, it looks like I have quite a few places to check out and some Pittsburghers to read up on. With all of the challenges brought on by the pandemic, it is really important to support our local small businesses and organizations. And Pump has played a crucial role in helping to develop the 40 Under 40 program over the past 22 years into what it is today. And now they need our help to keep it going.
Surprise, I'm back. I hope you're all enjoying this evening as much as I am. I wanted to take a brief moment to ask each of you if you would consider joining the hundreds of individuals who have supported Pump through our Activate for Pump individual giving campaign. This generous support has allowed us to continue our critical work in the community this year. You can support us by visiting pump.org and clicking on the Activate for Pump banner. Thank you so much in advance for your support.
Thank you, Mateo, and thank you everyone for supporting the vital advocacy, civil, social, and recreational programs that Pump provides to our region. Okay, now it's time for the awards. Just kidding. We're virtual, so we can't distribute 40 awards online. Well, actually, we can. Pump and Pittsburgh Magazine held a virtual happy hour just a few days ago where honorees got a chance to network, and they also opened up their surprise honoree gift box. Let's see how it went.
Don't be stingy, guys.
There it is. Yeah.
Oh, wow. We had a really good cover model this year today too. So well done, Gina.
Okay, it's weird to stare back at your face.
2020 40 Under 40.
I'm so proud.
Here's the magazine.
Wow. Wow. We can hold a lot of lines.
So good.
Awesome.
Okay, so let's do this. Hold this up and we'll say 1, 2, 3, smile.
This is Charlie Batch, former 40 Under 40 award winner. I just wanted to take a moment to say congratulations. Thank you for everything that you are doing now, but more importantly, in the future. We know that we are in better hands, especially with this class of 40 Under 40, because we know that you're going to go out there and you're going to make this world a better place. So I am super excited and pumped up about that. One of my favorite quotes is by Ralph Waldo Emerson, and it goes, "Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path, and leave a trail." You all are blazing that trail at this point, and I am super excited about that. Again, congratulations, and we wish you nothing but the best.
Thanks, Charlie. And how fun was that unboxing? Before we go, we had one more question for the honorees. What does being selected as a 40 Under 40 recipient mean to you?
I honestly can't say how much it means to be recognized as a 40 Under 40 honoree this year.
It's truly humbling and inspiring to be counted amongst a group of people who are doing incredible things in this region.
Being selected for the 40 Under 40 is a great honor, and I'm humbled by the selection.
I am humbled to be recognized alongside my colleagues who continue to pursue positive change for the Pittsburgh we all aspire to live, learn, and play within.
There's so many superheroes on this list that I look up to, that I'm really proud, that makes me really proud to join this list.
It's an honor, but even more so, a reminder of the hard work and dedication that goes into making this city a better place to live.
Winning this 40 Under 40 recognition is meaningful to me in the sense of representation.
To me, this honor reflects the support given by my wife and my kids to do the relational work that is involved with being a campus minister.
You know, we talk about Pittsburgh being the most livable city for all, and that includes making sure that everybody in that spectrum is included in these conversations, is included in these types of lists and recognition.
It's a symbol that women do belong in science and leadership roles and in speaking out against injustice.
There are so many rock stars in Pittsburgh and so many rock stars on this list. I feel very special to be included.
I feel recognized not only by my organization, but by the city of Pittsburgh.
As an honoree, I mean, to be among so many people doing such wonderful things for the city, it's very humbling.
It's an honor to be recognized alongside those who have received this recognition.
I think it's indicative of the growth that we're showing within the greater Pittsburgh region in reference to African American leadership.
40 Under 40 is just a unique institution across the city and really showcases some of the greatest talent that the city has to offer.
Receiving this award is a testament to all the work that I've done at Neighborhood Allies and past positions.
As a Black woman in medicine, this is truly the epitome of representation matters, and I'm so excited that I can show to all the other Black and brown children in the city of Pittsburgh that you can be anything that you want to be.
Being selected this year, especially in the midst of this pandemic, means the world, and so I'm very, very grateful.
Being selected as 40 Under 40 for me is like coming full circle.
Being a member of this year's class of 40 Under 40 really means a lot to me. It's a reminder to keep doing the work because people are noticing, but it's also a lot of encouragement to know that what I'm doing is truly making a difference.
Being chosen as 40 Under 40 here in Pittsburgh means that I'm on the right track.
It's a gentle nod to the great work that we've done, especially as it relates to development of youth.
And it's very important that I talk about the 40 Under 40 selection for 2020 and how much it means to me to be a part of this, along with Daryl and Anquini Kinzel, who have already gotten an award early in their career, and to also be side by side with Julie Malice, because we all come from under the same umbrella.
You know, when I first heard about winning the 40 Under 40 award, it really resonated with me. You know, nearly a decade of work later, right? And to be seen in this spotlight is truly, truly amazing.
Being honored in this way is meaningful to me because it's very easy to go under-recognized for your work and contributions, or to be undervalued, and to actually be seen for the work you're doing, I think is very important.
So I'm just excited that this work that I do as a social worker, as a mental health therapist is being brought to the forefront, that there is being some light shined on this work that we do is important and relevant and life-changing and transformative.
To be honored as a 40 Under 40 is beyond humbling, especially when you look at all the young talent and creativity all around us.
Being a part of the 40 Under 40 cohort to me is an honor. It means joining a group of people who are dedicated to doing the work to make sure that the city of Pittsburgh is accessible to everyone.
To be named among such accomplished people of distinction is an honor and a great personal milestone in my life.
What being selected as 40 Under 40 means to me is that my long days and nights of advocating for the issues I care about are finally being noticed.
Hey everyone, my name is Josiah Gilliam and I serve on the board of directors for PUMP, and I'd like to thank the entire team at PUMP and Pittsburgh Magazine and all the partners for making this night possible, a chance to have some good vibes in 2020 and to acknowledge the extraordinary contributions of the honorees. And speaking of, I'd like to say thank you and congratulations to each of the honorees this year. 2020, what a year, but you're so well deserving, each and every one of you. Thank you for what you do. Please continue to bring your best. We have a lot of exciting days ahead, but we wanted to take this moment to celebrate you. And so please take this moment in your journey to reflect on how far you've come and believe with us that the best is yet to come, and know that we are feeling that way tonight and in general, in no small part because of you all being around. So thank you very much. Hopefully we can all, one day safely celebrate together, but in the meantime, please stay very safe and very well.
Without the annual in-person event, we still wanted to make sure that the honorees received the recognition that they deserved. And we hope that you were able to share this with more people, friends, and family than we could ever fit into a ballroom. So thank you for being here with us tonight. And once again, congratulations to the 2020 class of 40 under 40. Cheers.
Cheers to the 2020 class of 40 under 40.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers to this year's honorees.
Cheers.
Cheers to the 40 under 40 class.
Cheers.
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 Salud.
Cheers.
Cheers to this year's 40 under 40.
A well-deserved cheers to the 2020 40 under 40 class.
Let's continue to rock it and make Pittsburgh an awesome place to live.
Congratulations, everybody.
To Pittsburgh Magazine's 40 under 40 for 2020.
Cheers to this year's 40 under 40 class.
Cheers.
Cheers to the 2020 40 under 40 class.
Cheers to this year's honorees.
Cheers.
Cheers to the class of 2020. Cheers.
Cheers and congratulations to this year's honorees.
Cheers to the 2020 40 under 40 recipient class.
Bottoms up.
Cheers.
Salud.
Cheers.
Cheers to the 2020 honorees of the 40 under 40.
Cheers. Salud.
Congratulations and cheers to the 40 most prestigious young talents in Pittsburgh.
We applaud the successes of the 22nd annual 40 under 40 honorees, and we encourage them to continue their hard work. Thank you for being here with us tonight, and once again, congratulations.